Mediterranean Homesick Blues. That's the one that we saw on MTV with him with cue cards, flipping the lyrics. He had trouble keeping up with himself. I did not count the words in this song, but I don't think anybody should use a cheat sheet when they would perform it. It takes about 3 pages. Several thousand words.
Dang. Hey, Rick, being I guess you would be a retired professional musician. How hard is it? Like when you all are up on stage, how do you remember all those lyrics to those songs? I mean, is it from practicing and just playing them a million times, or do you use cheat sheets, or what?
Well, it starts out, I'll just give you my case. Charles may be similar. We got so much in common. In the majority of the bands you get in at an early age, your bands that you get in, you're playing songs that's already on the radio. You're covering songs. You're not writing your own material. Like 99% of the bands are cover bands. So you know the lyrics and you learn your favorite tunes. The ones that are older, you learn from what you said, playing with the band, practicing. Now, the biggest show I ever played, I had at least over a dozen cheat sheets with lyrics, because we had played for a couple 3 hours at a big party. So yeah, you got to cheat occasionally. And I just had a little music stand in a notebook with clear acetate that I just flip over to that particular tune, and I'd have my lyrics there, and I'd glance down at them, and when you're under pressure, you'll memorize a paragraph.
I thought it was absolutely hilarious the first time I heard Jimi Hendrix do Like a Rolling Stone. He did it at the Monterey Pop Festival, and he forgot a verse. And it was funny, like right in the middle of the tune, he realized he missed a verse, and right in the song he says, "Yes, I know I missed a verse." It just kept going.
Yeah, that's a good video.
I'll tell you what, he played the hell out of that song, man. Bob Dylan, I bet he made Bob Dylan proud.
Why did he make Dylan more money than Dylan made on it?
When's the last time Dylan had a marketable late song here?
About 92.
Yeah, that dude's still laughing all the way to the bank. He's got to be worth a bundle of money. He's been in it he's been a musician for what, 60-something years?
60s?
He's been around a long time.
Bob Dylan has a net worth of about $500 million, according to the internet here.
Holy crap. I didn't think he was worth that much.
Almost as much as you, Charles.
Yeah, he's getting real close to me, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Charles's, that's just his checking account. The real money is buried under the ground.
And it's Confederate money, the good stuff.
The way our economy is going, Confederate money might be a better alternative. Money, the stuff we got, you can use it for toilet paper.
I saw Bob Dylan in a coffee house in Washington, D.C. in 1961.
The man is a great songwriter, but I can only listen to him sing for about 3 seconds.
Hey, what? I love you guys didn't tell me my mic's been running hot. You know, I had that intermittent connection, Rich. I'm sitting here, and my mic gain blinked on. Now it's working just fine. So I got a bad connection on the board or a wire connector or something. But I usually run this thing about 36 to 38 on the mic gain. And I had been running it for weeks when I did not know where I was at. And it showed 51. So I must have been sounding pretty hot to you guys the past couple of weeks.
Believe it or not, you weren't.
At 51? Are you kidding me? When you're hot, you're hot.
Well, if you weren't slamming the ALC, then it wasn't hot. I didn't hear it distorted or nothing.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I used to run this. It is pronounced way mic, by the way, Daniel.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear distortion, but I was hearing consonants like T's and S's and stuff like that a little more pronounced than I do right now.
Yeah, I backed it down there. It's probably a little better here. I'll talk a little bit for you, Daniel. KE4SXG. Climate Sonata, approximately 12 and a half miles northeast of downtown Tampa.
Yeah, you're good to go. I like it. Yeah, that does sound better.
So if it's approximately 12 and a half miles, where is your approximate at? You already got it down to a half a mile.
Well, it's actually 12.579.374, Captain. Let me raise my eyebrow.
Thank you there, Dr. Spock. Mr. Spock, I should say. Not the famous baby doctor.
But, Captain, that is highly illogical.
There you go. You will be assimilated. All right, just for grins, I'm at 44 on the mic gain. I split the difference from where Daniel was hearing it. Is it still okay, Mr. Daniel?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, I'm locking it down. Thank you, sir.
That sounds like you always sounded where you've got it set right now.
All righty, that's what I wanted to hear. Thanks, Charles.
Yes, sir, you are 5'9". Good luck in the contest.
Have you ever heard
Been around.
I hope you fail the contest.
Have
That
mercy.
Texas Tennessee. It got a little bit of song with range.
Manic Mechanic, have mercy, Miss Percy. I done put a coon tune on this man.
I like the, when he says, tonight ain't right. They had that electronic thing on his voice.
Oh, yeah. And a wild beginning. It's such a crazy beginning on that. Ding, dang, dong, dong, all them crazy chords.
Yeah, that's a weird, that whole tune is weird. But it's funny. I like, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think Billy Gibbons played a Fender Strat for the song Blue Jean Blues. It sounds like a Strat.
I never looked into it. Now you got my curiosity up. He can dial in. He can take any guitar. And he's such a guru, man. He can get any tone he wants out of about anything.
It was a whorehouse that inspired that song, LaGrange.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about a house of ill repute.
They got a lot of nice girls there.
Yeah, House of the Rising Sun. The Sunspot Baby. We sure had a really good time.
House of the Rising Daniel Clock.
Think it happened.
Especially in the morning.
Rising Wood. Listen, you guys brag. KJ4PTK.
About time you got back. Where'd you go, Bo? I was calling you. You wasn't there, man. I missed you.
I was talking to the guy I've been working for lately. He's
me to do tomorrow night?
Oh, all righty, man. Nothing wrong with that. Get that green back.
I hear you.
That's right. Show me the money.
Well, say hello to Charles up there in north of Panama City. Now, he relocated, and he is going so good with his new setup. Yeah, I've heard him. He sounded good, Charles. Band must be right. I was listening while I was on the phone, and there for a minute you kind of ducked out of there, but I guess the band kind of shifted. Anyway, you sounded good. KJ4PTK.
Yeah, just that if you're about 25 over on me, crystal clear. Just couldn't ask for any better signal. What you're putting out tonight also.
Roger that. All right, sir. I appreciate it.
Everybody's sounding pretty good. I'm having a little trouble with the faraway stations. I'm just kind of pleased that my new well, it's not a new antenna, but my antenna setup is working as well as it is.
Well, I think for the first time since you lost your trees, it's nothing special. You just got an antenna operating properly. The way you had it before was you was probably losing 50% or more of your efficiency.
And you are probably right.
Yeah, the way.
You're 22 over 9 right now, Charles.
Yeah, and you're a good 20 to 25. A good 25 on peak. I mean, you're filling up my receiver, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think tonight's the best I've heard you since I've been talking to you.
Well, I'm getting that all night long, so it just makes me feel good that I've done a good job on this. And I really didn't do anything different, except it's just where it is. And well, it was all jammed up between houses and metal roofs and everything else before. And like Rich is saying, that was post Hurricane Michael. Pre-Michael, I had these big oak trees that I could get the antennas up there in the air away from the houses, but all that got blown away. So, anyway, I'm just glad it's working. H4QET.
How wide of doors are in that bedroom there? Are they 36-inch?
Which bedroom are you talking about?
The one you're in with the shack?
This is a regular bedroom door, I guess. Why?
I was just wondering, you're getting all these signal reports. When the swelling goes down from your head, if you're going to be able to walk out of that room tonight.
Okay, I wondered what happened. In fact, I was feeling a little lightheaded, like I had a balloon going on or something. Okay. I just appreciate the signal reports, and don't let it go to my head too much, because I didn't really do anything special. Set up an antenna like I normally would. I just don't have a bunch of crap interfering with the antenna signal.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, Daniel.
Have you got the door open or the door closed?
It's half open.
That's what she said.
That's an engineer's answer. That's good, Charles. I wonder if it make any difference if the door was open or the door was closed.
But it's a big door.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Some of those old medieval castles and whatnot, they had doors so big it would take 2 or 3 people to open them.
Well, they had to make them battering ram proof.
Hell, they could drive their horses and their chariots through those doors.
Yeah, so could the enemy.
I can't imagine what it was like at that time in history for an army to attack a castle. I mean, all they had was bows and arrows and swords and knives. and they had siege weapons. I guess they had trebuchets, catapults, and what have you, but they're not very good against brick walls or concrete. Well, they didn't have concrete, but stone. You're not going to do anything against a stone wall with an arrow.
And in the meantime, while they're trying to besiege the castle, they're getting hot tar poured on them from above.
They just chucked their mother-in-laws at them.
That's right.
As funny as that sounds, that was one of the tactics that they used to use. They would find dead bodies, and they would launch them over the castle wall with a catapult, and the idea was that it would spread disease and sickness to the guys inside and eventually kill them.
I gave you a gold star for that one, Bo.
I'm being facetious. I'm sorry, you guys. Well, we know you love your mother-in-law, Bo. She's my mother-in-law. I gotta say that. It is what it is.
He gave her a broom for Christmas one year. I gave him a gold star for that one first time he told me.
Well, maybe this year you should give her a broom with 2 jet engines on it. No, I'm gonna. You know the big fat handle brooms you used to be able to buy back in the day with the actual straw on them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one of them, and I'm gonna put a bicycle handlebar on there, and I'm gonna cut some plexiglass and put it on there so she's got a windshield. That's funny as hell.
That'll be decked out. There's actually a fish that we catch here in the Gulf of Mexico called a mother-in-law fish, and I've caught them before. They're about the ugliest fish there is.
That's where they got the name. My mother-in-law means well. She just sticks her nose where it don't belong. And she hates her guts.
And you ain't good enough for the daughter.
I took her back and she said, "Here, take her. It ain't worth all this." I got along with my ex-mother-in-law until my ex-wife split on me, and then she turned against me. But I always got along with my ex-father-in-law because he knew the truth. He knew what was going on, so he was on my side. But my ex-mother-in-law, she turned into a witch too. So you gotta face it, ain't a woman out there alive that if you piss her off, she changes brains instantly. You ain't a woman out there that don't do that. Oh yeah.
Oh, they can get vicious.
And I say that I've been with my wife 47 years.
And they never forget.
My wife never got along with my mother-in-law.
Let's check on DCW up there in Tennessee. Michael, you still with us?
I'm hanging in there.
All righty, buddy. I know you want to play radio, so you know how it is. Just jump on in.
Yeah, I'm ready. Warming everything up, getting everything ready to cook.
Where's he at? Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee I am.
Sounding good down here in Zephyr Hills, Florida, just north of Tampa.
You pretty close to Tampa, Rick?
Yeah, what are we, 30 miles apart, Rick?
Yeah, about a 20-minute boogie if you don't see the man.
Yeah, I'm about 20 miles or so from Knoxville on the east side of Tennessee.
Yeah, the band must have just shifted. I lost you a little bit that time, but anyway, I hear you, KJ4PTK.
Thanks for the report there.